like we're off to Manchester. We've literally just rehearsed this 2 seconds ago.
And he's forgotten.
And he's forgotten already, yeah. Oh, you're not supposed to be in this car. Sorry if I'm all up in your grill here.
Does his head look that big?
Massive brain.
So
Definitely
we're
not.
back in the GTR, going to Manchester. Going to pick the wife's Rsq3 up, murdered out in black.
Yeah.
Deal via your friend.
Yeah.
Done us an amazing deal.
He did.
Us like £3,000 off, which is quite a lot on an RS, any RS. And we got some free mats and some cameras, traffic cameras.
When we say free mats, that's the free winter pack. You do get carpet mats with the car, but the rubber ones, we wanted the rubber mats, so they're the ones we got free. They're usually about 150 quid for the set, so we managed to get them out, Mike. And the traffic recorders as well, so the Audi traffic recorders, which when they first come out was shite, but they're a lot better now.
So the cars cost a fraction over 60k. Got it on a PCP deal, so very low interest, only paying £3,000 interest over 2 years, so we should retain a little bit of decent value in the future when she wants to bin it off after 12 months, because that's what she does. Someone called me financially irresponsible. It's not me, it's her. She's the one who doesn't care. She's laughing in the back.
I know, because she doesn't want to be on camera. She's not going to argue either.
So anyway, 10 minutes down the motorway now, and we'll go and pick it up.
We're finally here to come and pick up the Q3 Vorsprung. Looks absolutely amazing. Mythos Black metallic. We didn't know actually it come with a carbon wing mirror caps, which is quite a nice addition, but it's stunning. This is, with it being the Vorsprung, this comes with things like pan roof, pretty much every option that you can think of other than like a tow bar. It's probably the only thing it doesn't come with. But it has everything, 360 cameras, it's got one of the best engines ever. The 5-pot, 2.5 litre is amazing.
So what's power? Torque?
400 horsepower.
480 newton meters of torque.
Yes. And the sportback shape, you're still getting the practicality of an SUV, you're getting that slightly higher seating position, but it gives you a coupe design, a sloping rear design. It looks amazing.
And when people say it looks like a mini Urus, it really does, especially from the back. You look at it on that look, if you didn't know that was a Q3, if you didn't have the badges on, it does look like a mini Lambo. Looks absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it does.
So all it needs is a bit of a gearbox map.
Gearbox map,
And
ECU map,
Yeah.
471 horsepower and a gearbox map. This thing will be seriously quick. What we're saying to this, come have a look at this. So to match the red brake calipers, the interior has got all the red Alcantara red stitching.
The stitching, I'm not really a lover of red, and I thought this honestly, it just makes it look a lot more sporty. It just splits it up, but it does match up really well. The only thing I'd probably prefer is an Alcantara steering wheel.
I reckon there's got to be someone somewhere, you might be able to let us know in the comments, but there's probably someone somewhere that could retrim that steering wheel for us. Because on my Rs3 it's exactly the same steering wheel, but from here down it's Alcantara
And it
and
makes
all
a
inside.
massive difference. That it's the only thing I probably want a little bit, because that, I mean, that just feels so nice, that Alcantara there. I just think the seats probably would be nicer, and the steering wheel just a little touch. But that is, for me, the only thing I don't like. Even the wheels are growing on me.
Really?
Really, yeah.
So hang on a minute, can we just get this on record? You're actually saying that a set of standard wheels for once aren't shit?
Yeah, I am.
Wow.
But I would change them if they had an option. But I haven't. These are the highest spec wheels you can get for this, right?
Yeah, so these are the standard Vorsprung wheels. Yeah, so this is exactly how they will come. 21-inch.
Yeah.
21s on a Q3.
They're massive then. Absolutely massive for such a small. I mean, it's not a small car, obviously, but it is a Q3, which is a small SUV. It's a mini SUV with 21s. Gangster.
Big pimping. Do you think Ian's going to let you drive this?
So my wife said that, you know, it's not my car, it's hers, but I have put some money into this, so I class it as half mine, which means I can drive it most of the time. And to be fair, I think looking at this now, and I have test drove it, I'd probably take this car now out of every car that we've got. So RS4, RS3, GTR, Focus RS, this definitely for me now is a car that I would probably want to drive every day. Seat's a bit high already. Get that down. Oh, now we're getting better. Yeah, that's a bit too low. But look at this. This is the button that is going to be pressed every single time we get into this car. RS mode. And we haven't even got a key, but we'll turn it on in a minute. But this display here, really nice. And you're going to have virtual cockpit. It's still got the sticker on the virtual cockpit screen there. See that? That's how new it is, brand new. Obviously we've taken it off here, but this, the carbon fibre, just that wide screen, all this, just really, really nice. And you can tell with an Audi, you can tell what you're spending your money on. £60,000 for this car. I actually think it's a bargain. I don't even think it's overpriced. I think people would probably pay more. They'd probably pay 70 for this car.
It's the amount of boxes it ticks, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's practical,
It's just,
comfortable, loud, fast,
and it's just really,
and it looks amazing.
it's a really nice, you know, nice driving position. Just feels really sporty. You feel low, even though you're in an SUV, and but you feel like you're in a sporty car. Seats are really nice, and basically you're sat inside the cockpit, so this is where you're going to be sat. It looks good from the outside, but you are predominantly going to be sat here, unless I get stuffed in the passenger side.
You will.
She can get lost in it. I'm driving this car. This is mine. I'm going to tell her. You can have the Focus RS. I'm having this.
Can I have the GTR then? No then.
You get this as well. Look at that. Is that standard?
It is standard.
Standard equipment. What is it?
It's just a high-vis, in case you break down, get a puncture and you're at the side of the road.
And listen to this. This isn't a Ford. This isn't a Nissan door closure. This is Audi.
Good thud.
That is a good door.
That's what you want to hear, a good thud.
And if anyone's crazy enough to get into the back of the car with me driving, look at that for leg room. Absolutely none. You might get a 14-year-old in there.
Or
That's
me.
the only thing that lets it down. But you can't have a small SUV with loads of space.
No,
You've got to compromise somewhere.
definitely. And there's definitely more space in here than there is in your GTR.
Well, yeah, we found that out.
Here's the man of the moment.
Here's the man that gave us the deal. Discount Mike, they call him.
Don't have that on record.
No discount in this building, sorry.
Oh, yes.
Turbo sound. That sounds good, that. You like that, don't you?
I'm happy with that.
How good does that sound?
That's stunning, absolutely stunning. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing a bit more in that. There's going to be 0 to 60s, we'll drag race it against the Rsq3, we'll see what the difference is in times, but I'm looking forward to getting in that and having a go.
So my wife's driving the car back to ours now, so we put the camera on the front. Looks absolutely amazing.
Stunning that.
Even though we're on the motorway now, and the actual cutaway stuff you're going to see is actually from the other road, so don't pull us up on it. It's just, it is what it is. You can see the car on the road, but we were just driving back then. It looks absolutely just so good. You won't have been able to tell on the camera, but it's full of scratches, swirl marks and everything like that. Not obviously deep scratches, just scratches from where the valet has just run over with a cloth.
With a Brillo pad.
So we're going to get Dan in from VG Detailing, who did the Rsq3 a couple of days ago, and we'll just get him in to fix it up.
He'll sort it out.
Yeah, polish it all off, sort the paintwork out, give it a hard ceramic coating, so we'll be good to go.
Sounds amazing, sounds absolutely amazing. But that surprised me, you saying that, because not only was Lee not a massive, well, you were never sort of anti-Audi, you were just never really that bothered about Audi, and then to top that off, he was never really a big fan of SUVs in general. I mean, I know that's not a proper SUV, but it's a mini SUV with the coupe design, but you've said it's your favourite car,
yeah,
hands down.
And I've driven it on the test drive, but I've not driven it properly yet. I've driven it for like literally 2 miles, but I just remember the engine, and I remember the way the car felt and everything like that. It's just feels so good, and a daily drive as well. I mean, we're in the GTR today. This can get a little bit, I don't know, just too sports car-y to be driving every single day. You wouldn't appreciate it. To me, I mean, people will probably say, oh yeah, you can drive a GTR every day. You can if you want, but that Q3, Rsq3 now, that's, if I can get it off my wife, that is. But
she won't let you have it.
No, she probably won't.
She's already said you're not having it.
But she'll get fed up with it at some point.
Hopefully, yeah.
And then I can have a go.
Yeah, we just need to take it without knowing.
Yeah, I'll just put it back in the Focus RS.
Yeah,
On
take
the
it,
RS4.
quick 0 to 60, and then drop it back off. She'll never know.
We'll have a right laugh in that.
Yeah.
Need to get you insured on it.
Yeah.
And that will be, oh,
Up for that.
first race, I reckon, drag race against the Rsq3. Just see where we're up to. I think it'll literally be tiny.
Oh yeah, definitely. That 2.5 litre 5-cylinder engine is mega.
Yeah.
And it's really tunable.
Yeah. Really
Tunable.
with a basic gearbox map and an ECU map, so that's to come maybe in a few months when we don't care about the warranty. So if you like what you've seen today, give us a like, subscribe to the channel. Loads of other cars coming, just me and Ben pissing around basically. We're not car reviewers, it's just a general just car enthusiasts. It's not scripted what we do, we just go out, have a bit of a laugh, mess about. So if you like the kind of stuff, yeah, drop us a subscribe and hit the bell, and we will see you, yeah, wherever it is. The bell's up here somewhere.
Up there.
Yeah. And we'll see you on the next video. Cheers.
Cheers, guys.